Let's move on from Manchester City, and as phenomenal as they've been, there are three horses in this title race. One of them is Liverpool, who are suffering, and one of them is striped, the zebras. But obviously, Liverpool now suffering a great deal of injuries, which will be a concern for them. And we saw how Manchester United suffered early in the season, and how perhaps not a turnaround in real quality in their fixtures. I don't think Man United have been playing exceptionally well, but their form in recent weeks, purely on the form guide in terms of results, points in recent weeks, etc., has been a direct translation or a direct, the direct attributor to Manchester United's turnaround in form has been a return from injury for a large sum of the squad. So Manchester United naming the same centre-back pairing for 2 games in a row for the first time in the season. Things like that equate to results. We see it.
4 goals. Is it 4 games in a row that Rasmus scored?
It's more.
Six.
Six games in a row. Sorry.
So we'll get to that, but I think that's a concern for Liverpool, especially when you look at City, a perceived drop in form in a way. Liverpool suffering injuries. Arsenal, the other side of the equation, 21 goals in their last 5 fixtures. 21 goals in 5 fixtures.
They're running
oh my. How good are Arsenal at the moment?
I mean, if we look at the form that, if we just like look at these 3 clubs and just look at the form, Arsenal are clear favourites.
Yeah, I mean, in these last 5 fixtures, obviously big wins against Burnley, West Ham, and now against Crystal Palace. But 2 closer fixtures against Liverpool, which was obviously the big win in these last 5.
Yeah.
And another one against Nottingham Forest. Len, you're zipping your lips. You don't want to jinx yourself too early.
He doesn't want to jinx himself.
You know what they say about a bird that sings too loud and it's sitting on top of the tree?
That bird is Arsenal.
It's asking for a stone. So I'm going to keep quiet.
Yeah, well, you will keep quiet, but we
No, but on the real, I digress. Top 10, if we look at the top half of the log, only Man United, Man City, and Manchester United. No, Man United, Arsenal, and the Manchester clubs are confusing me. City, United, Arsenal, only teams to have not lost in their previous 5 games. And Man United, like Marco was alluding to, it's having their players. It's as if like Erik ten Hag has made new signings. It's as if like this almost break that was just had, it helped them almost like get their season back in order, because now they're within touching distance of getting into a Champions League position.
Yeah, definitely.
The ones
and also Tottenham is not really doing so well. They're not like consistent, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, but if we look at just the title race, and you know, we've seen a dip in form for Aston Villa that has now taken them out the title race. I don't think Spurs, we were overly thinking that they could be pushing for a title at really any point, but we still impressed with Spurs and where they stand.
I mean, they started well.
Angie Ball, you know.
Angie Ball.
And but you were saying that the only teams to have not lost in their last 5 fixtures were Manchester City, Manchester United, and Arsenal. Liverpool's form has been excellent, bar that one Arsenal defeat. They beat Chelsea 4-1, a feat that Manchester City couldn't achieve. They beat Bournemouth 4-0, beat Burnley 3-1, and beat Brentford 4-1. They're scoring goals, but that single defeat to Arsenal affects the form guide. But I think that the only concern for Liverpool and their fans right now at the moment is the growing injury list.
Yeah, definitely. But
and
however,
key players though,
it does look, for some odd reason, with all those injuries, Liverpool just managed to grind results, you know. And I think it's the system that Klopp has there, you know. Whoever comes in there, you know, they just know what they need to do. And that train is just moving, you know. You climb off, the next guy climbs in, the train keeps on moving.
Yeah, and that's nice. But also, I mean, for the players that are fringe players, it's a great opportunity for them to also come in there and improve themselves, because we're talking about serious guys that are also not in right now, you know, and the list keeps on getting, you know, longer and longer by the day. So,
you know, I did say, that's
Gakpo, Gakpo has not
Gakpo.
played in a while. You know,
Szoboszlai, who has been fantastic.
Szoboszlai is still out.
So Szoboszlai is the
Alexander.
You know, Luis Diaz is there. Like you can, when it comes to attack, they still have okay.
Do you think? I'm just gonna throw this to you guys, and I'm gonna throw it out to the ballers as well. We're looking at the title charge, right? Liverpool play Man City on the 10th of March. That's about.
Oh, Nunes is out. Sorry, guys.
That's 2 weeks from now.
Liverpool plays.
Man City on the 10th of March.
Yeah.
Man City play Arsenal on the 31st of March.
March is the decider.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think come end of March we will have a clearer picture of, and mind you, Liverpool is still in 2 competitions, right? The EFL.
The other one is just a final, though.
Yeah, final, and then still in the FA Cup as well.
Yes.
and they in Europa League.
And 3 Europa League.
Arsenal's
Hey,
also
with
in
the-
Champions League. Manchester City's also in Champions League.
FA.
This is a lot of what's
Arsenal's out of FA though, right?
No, Arsenal is
Yeah,
no
you guys
Arsenal is
were
out of
out.
FA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you look at the what's on the plate thereof of the title contenders as it stands now on paper, Liverpool have it more to do, and they almost, I want to say, have got the thinnest squad because of all the injuries that they're going through.
No, definitely. I don't know as to what point it's going to catch up with them, but it looks like they're grinding results, and also some of the players will be starting to return, you know.
so.
But don't you also question just, what type of tech, rehab, what measures are they taking, and preventative measures as well? Because you cannot keep on having your top players getting into injuries.
We've
that
seen
way.
this with Jurgen Klopp since the start
Yeah.
of his time in the
So
Premier
what-
League.
what's
Rock and roll
Overruns his
football.
players.
How do you remedy this?
Yeah, rock and roll
Rock and
football is
roll
going to
football.
have injury casualties.
Friend,
That's
please
the
open a
thing.
beer for me.